feels like a mini club, like one of my kids' clubs. But I don't know. Does it look? Must look stupid. I don't know.
Right, Cobra F8 hybrids here with Dan Hendrickson at Torquay Golf Club. Hello, Dan.
Hello, everybody.
Mark Crossfield here as well. So we've got the 1-length hybrid, unique, and we've got the F8 hybrid. We're going to test them on the course. Also show you some dry ball data as well with them both. Let's get stuck in. ...200 yards downwind, uphill.
Yeah.
We've got a 22-degree F8, which I think we can just hit.
Yeah.
And we're going to try and work the F8 in the 19, so try and manufacture a shot, which is everything that's brilliant about trying to do this out on the course. Both of them have the rails to kick us off.
And deep.
They're worryingly deep for me.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not leaning that shaft that far forward, surely... This is what I don't know. We'll test.
We'll see it.
They scare me how deep they are.
Yeah.
So Dan's going to hit 2 shots. One with the 1 length, and then he's going to hit 19 degree, and I'm going to do the same. And we're going to go nearest the pin with both balls. Okay.
Okay.
Doesn't need to be on the green. How short is that 1 length feeling?
It feels like a mini club, like one of my kids' clubs. But I don't know. Does it look? Must look stupid. I don't know.
Go on, then. Let's see you with it.
This is 7-iron length.
Yeah, of course it is. It's the 1 length irons length.
Straight, right.
Oh, bit out of the bottom. Was it?
It's nice though, isn't it? Bit off the hilly bottom. Yeah.
Cool, it's a good shot. That'll work. Let's see you work that 19 then. So F8 there, not
F8.
single length, is in line with its looks with the F8 range, isn't it? Where
it is, yeah.
The single length is distinctly different looking.
It's all grey on top, so there's no difference in black and grey.
Yeah.
But it's
it must feel long now, that one.
That just feels quite nice.
So you've got to work this because this is too much club.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to chop this up a little bit, aren't I?
Oh, that's 2. I'm going to struggle to beat those 2, I reckon. Good shot.
So how does that look?
Yeah, this does feel like a junior club, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
To have that head on this length shaft, I get why they're doing it, but wow, that will take some getting used to. I guess if you're already in the 1 length market though, this is what you want.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a US kids club, isn't it?
Yeah. But what a flight you've got out of that.
Get in, go in. Oh, it's drawn.
Oh, he's inside me though, isn't it?
Subject to distance, I reckon that is good. So I'm going to try and cut this up into the wind a bit.
You like the look of this one?
Yeah, I mean it's in line with the others, which do look nice.
And you game something similar, don't you?
Yeah.
So does it look similar? Oh, again, lovely shot. That's inside me as well.
Don't be a 2-0 win. Let's get up there and see. So both of these clubs have, oh, I can't get it into view there. It has the steps on the top. Yeah. The ridges on the top for aerodynamics.
Yeah, they both do.
I'm not going to see any difference from, I don't think. Yeah. Looks of the 2, I prefer the look of F8 standard. The all blackness of this, to me, feels a little bit like they've kind of just chucked it together.
Yeah, okay.
I don't understand why it's not in par with that one, but maybe because they want it to be more in par with the 1 length.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
A non-adjustable for us weight at the back, and the rails are there for obviously your turf interaction conversations.
Yeah.
I don't know. Saunton, Bear Lie, you digging that?
Don't know.
I don't mean really digging as in digging it. No. I mean as in digging it as in heavy, man. You know, like digging it like as if we're in the 70s. You know.
Well, yeah. Or 80s with the trousers.
Yeah. What do you reckon though?
I'm not sure. I'd have to test that before I put that into play. Yeah. On a tight.
They're big, aren't they?
It's deep. That's deep. Like that wasn't that noticeable on the fairway woods, was it?
No.
But you get it in this one now, and that is deep.
Absolutely. Now we've tested these indoors as well. Let's go and check those numbers, and then come back and see who's won nearest the pin twice. 3 with the 22-degree hybrid, which is 1 length, and then 3 with the 19-degree standard length Cobra. So 22 degrees, I need it going between kind of 180, 200 yards, which is pitching at 181, averaging 186 my longest, which is not bad, slightly smaller, but not bad on the 1 length. Then the 19 degrees did exactly what I wanted to do, 207, top one 212. I would call that my 220 club. So 220 with a little bit of roll. If it was a 200 to 220 yard par 3, any kind of uphill into wind, I'd be using that all day long. Let's see what you get out of yours. That'll still work though. So Dan had a little bit of the lefts going with the 1 lengths, but he was 197, which is where I'd want his 22 degrees to sit, spinning at 4.6. 22 degrees is like 4 iron, 3 irons, spinning at 4.6 is a healthy
that's good
number,
yeah.
And then with the 19 degree carrying 212, so easily a 220 club spinning again at 4.2. So they're kind of fitting exactly into the distances you'd want them to do.
Yeah, they are, and as I said before, that 1 length was sitting quite nicely with the replacement of possibly that 4 iron 1 length.
Yeah.
Because people are struggling, I think, a little bit with that.
Because they're not quite getting the heights and
they're
stuff.
not getting
and
the spin,
spins
low spins.
So I think it's got a lot of legs on it.
Yeah.
Let's get back out on the course.
Be around here somewhere.
Dan's trying to find his skid mark because there's been an incident. Mine has landed here, really good for direction, but it's a fraction short. Now Dan has won that one.
1 up.
Surely I win most accurate though, do I not? I'm just trying to find games here. Mine is more accurate.
Game within a game, yeah.
Mine is more accurate.
We've been through all that before.
This is wrong. So this is where mine has landed with the second ball with the 19, and Dan has landed on the front and run up. So again, I am far more accurate, but he's won on distance. This is the most outrageous.
I never win these challenges. I never win them.
Well, arguably this is a hollow win. But they were
taking it.
Yeah,
I'm taking
I would.
it.
I would take it. 4 pretty good shots.
Yeah, and what's interesting is these two compared, because they were the F8
Yeah.
or the standard lengths, we say, and then those two over there were the 1 length, aren't
Yeah.
they? So
I mean, they're basically
really
done
good.
exactly the same.
Yeah.
And it's interesting as well, I like the fact that I found no problem with the 19 degree with the rails, even though I do think they're deep,
Yeah.
working that shot because that's far too much club.
We both had to hold. We both had to hold that on the wind a bit, didn't we? And we both were able to achieve that with that club.
And that's what you want from those clubs. You want to be able to hit them a distance plus other stops in between. Like I want to hit my 9 iron 130 to 140, but I want to be able to hit it 100, and I want to be able to get it 145. You know, I want to be able to work it.
Yeah.
And I felt I could do that with both of those, even if one of them didn't make me feel like I was a giant. So we're now 202 into off the left, so we're going to have to work these the other way round, as in 19, I reckon it's just a good 19 degree hit into this wind off the left, into this narrow green, where the single length 22, we're going to have to either hit hard or keep low.
Keep
Ball
low.
Slightly below our feet as well, which is what I love about on-course testing.
Never going to get this in the studio,
You're not
are
getting
you?
this in the studio, and obviously the other one being shorter, ball below your feet, let's see how it pushes us.
Yeah.
So 19 degree F8 first for Dan, hitting it I guess just standard. You liking the way that looks down by the ball, I guess?
Yeah, it looks good. It looks, yeah, I like it. It's nice.
There's no difference in feel between the two clubs for me.
No, very, very similar. Very similar.
Let's see what you got. Nearest the pin. Doesn't need to be on the green. 2 balls. I've been robbed, everybody.
Yeah, 2 up.
Oh yeah, that's good. Dan's on it at the minute. My eyes
That's landed pin high. That's just on the left edge of the green.
Good shot, very good shot. So ball below your feet, how's that feeling? A problem or not?
No, not really, to be honest.
Happy with that? What about a lesser experienced player? Would they worry about that or not? I don't think they would.
No, I don't think so.
You're single length, you're putting up with life, aren't you? You know what I mean?
You're used to it, aren't you? You know?
You've accepted the length.
Yeah.
Oh, that leaves at your ball, penalty shot, unlucky.
Right, I'm not sure this can get there based on that.
Are you going to hit it lower?
I'm going to try and hit this a little bit lower if I can, so I'm just going to pop it back.
Never the easiest idea with a hybrid.
No, but we'll try it.
Oh, that's miles offline.
Call a pull.
Lovely. Not adjustable this time as well in the neck, which is surprising. I quite like their adjustability, don't you, in the other one?
I did. I like that in the F7, certainly.
Certainly as a fitter for you guys must be easier.
Yeah.
So I don't need to do it this flat out, I guess, do I? If you pitch pin high.
Smooth one. Just need to get it inside mine.
Yeah, not yours is good.
Good high flight.
Come
like
on,
that.
Wing.
Oh, it's
Come on,
drifting
Wing.
nicely. Oh, he's done it.
It looks inside, but I was done on the last. That was a nice shot. I mean, I use a Cobra hybrid and I have got no problem. I'm not. The more I game this, so the more shots we hear. I'm gonna. Is the grey look slightly plasticky, slightly cheap?
Possibly with those ridges on there.
Do you know? I don't know. I'm not, and that's a decent shot. Performance great. I'm just not sure the grey and the shininess is quite doing it for me.
Right, so you got the one length, and basically you just need to hit the golf course.
Well, I'm kind of already just closer than you, aren't I? If I just miss it. Yeah, I mean, ball below my feet. I'm not seeing a problem with this at all, really. I mean, it actually, because it is so short, feels like I can do whatever I want with it.
Same shot.
Oh, I wasn't trying to draw that. It's inside yours, but it's not a good shot. Basically, the 22 from this distance, we're pushing it so hard, aren't we?
Well, I think we just need to get used to that. I think that's just, I don't know.
What I mean by that is we're having to play an extreme shot, which
Yeah.
can create a brilliant shot or an extreme bad one, which is what we kind of saw there.
Yeah.
But I do feel like I could do a lot with this.
Yeah.
I get one length, I do get it. So 22 degree for me here, nearly pin high, not a bad shot, just a little left. That's a win for me. I think there's been incidents. So landing here, stopping into the wind for me. Dan landing here and also stopping, a little bit more roll out because he doesn't quite get the height that I get.
Nice shot.
But
To be fair, there were
I
two
could have
good
won all
shots.
4 of these, couldn't I?
You could have,
but
you
I didn't, did I?
quite, did you?
Yeah, they are. Those into the other green, really good
Yeah.
shots, and they're 2 pretty good shots.
Yeah.
So we need one more finish.
We do.
A decider, as they say.
Drop and dig.
196 out.
196 out.
Decider. So it has to be the one length, and we're going to a green up here, wind howling off the right, and we're going to play from the rough, because I'm sure lots of you are buying these clubs thinking you can play it from the fairway, from the tee, and obviously from this situation.
Yeah.
It's a drop, so you can pick your area in here.
Are we
you want to
doing
drop
current drop, or are we doing
current drop, current drop,
2019
current drop. Anywhere where you are is good, Dan.
anywhere there?
Yeah.
I'm really good at dropping.
Go on then.
Oh, look how well that's set up.
Oh, that's a good lie, you lucky bugger. She's all getting very
See, this
tight
is great.
now,
This is
isn't it?
great. Great way to test, isn't it?
Well, it is.
Get it out of the rough.
Yeah. Let's see what you
Into
got.
wind.
Yeah, I don't reckon we're reaching, but that's irrelevant.
No,
it's
that's
closest to the
irrelevant.
pin. It's me v you rather than the court.
I'm going to try and smash this with a bit of draw out of here.
You might get a flyer.
Let's hope so.
Yeah. That wind is strong. That is a brilliant shot. That is drawing in. Is that up? That looks good. What a shot.
Okay, how's your dropping, Mark?
Ah, that was a good shot. Yeah,
that?
that's all right.
Yeah, that's all right.
I'm just impressed with your control on that crosswind there.
There was a little bit of a locky step through there, I feel.
You had to go for it to reach, you felt, did you?
Yeah.
Let's hope you've run through then.
Oh, that's a bullet ball as well. Look at that.
Come on, Wing.
Oh, it's just dropped off the right side there,
Yeah,
I
was
think.
expecting it to really turn.
It didn't
stayed
turn as
straight.
much as mine, did it?
Getting out the rough, no problem. It feels like a wedge.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's not a wedge length, but with that size head, it feels like I've got.
It certainly doesn't feel like a 7-iron, does it?
Like I could almost put this in my bag, and I don't use one length.
Yeah. You feel that?
I do.
You
I
like
just
it
feel
that
like
much,
I
yeah?
could be that odd person that has that odd club.
Yeah.
Because I think I do odd person quite well sometimes. You know what I mean? Oh God, mine was.
And you're like a rinky-dink specialist and everything.
God.
Come on!
To be honest with you, I'm in a not a great lead, but I would class this as a decent shot in the strong wind from the rough. I would be happy with that. Dan has played what you can only describe, I guess they call them worldies, don't they?
I like that.
That
You
is
like
a
that?
great shot.
Hey.
So Dan wins, very deservedly so. Well played.
Thank you.
I could game both of those.
I could as well. I would love Cobra to send me one of those one length ones.
Yeah. The more I game that, I'm like, the more I'm thinking.
I honestly, I mean, I've spoken to lots of guys, because you know I've gamed the one length iron, and I've spoken to lots of guys who've talked to me about their 4 iron that they struggle with. I think this is going to really replace that.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be a great club to sit in for a lot of guys one length iron.
And do you reckon there could be other people, I don't know, and I don't know if I could do it, who would have standard length but would use that? Or is that just too out there?
I think that might be slightly out there. I think people will be intrigued with this, and I think that people will want to test this probably more than they have the irons.
Yeah.
So possibly, possibly. We got there were 2 great flights that we got out of those, out of that rough.
Good stuff. Press comments down below. Would you try one length hybrids or not? That is smelly, Dan.
One up.